Just my people, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV show. You know, for Nigerians to start criticizing someone or trying to get what is theirs back, you know, they will have done a lot of research. We will have done a lot of research before I start supporting Peter Obi. I've done a lot of research about him, how he became rich, how he became the governor of Anambra. Everything I've done every single research about him. That's why I know that he's the rightful person for Nigeria, not Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If you can do any kind of research about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you will see that if you type corruption, corrupt leaders, his name will come out as number one. If you type drug dealers in Nigeria, his name will come out as number one. If you type anything that is bad on Google, his name will come out as number one. Is that person that we are now, some people are now voting for, that it should be the president of Nigeria? Is that really making sense? Is that really making sense? What I want to play for you now today is what this US journalist said in this national TV. He said it will baffle you. Just stay connected at the end of the show. I will show you soon. Stay connected. I'll be back.
Welcome to LAJUPOG TV show.
The home of crime scene.
It's happening in the street again.
The center of political news, celebrity gossip, religious gossip, and happiness in the society.
Join us, the voice of Africa.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV show. If you are new to this show, don't forget to click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell beside it, and also drop your comment in the comment section about what is going on in Nigeria, so that YouTube will notify you anytime we drop any other video into the channel.
Now, my position about the APC has been the same thing from the very beginning. It has never changed. And I still maintain that party na very, very bad party when Nigeria must do everything to see out of power. But when we say this, sometimes some people will come and say we are speaking out of guile. They'll say we are speaking out of hatred and bitterness. But that is not the case, especially when we discuss the issues surrounding Tinubu. Now, look at what is happening on an American TV. Two journalists are discussing about the corruption and the scandals surrounding Tinubu. In fact, one of the journalists said, with all the corruption and the scandals that have followed his political career, that he is shocked that the American government has not indicted and imprisoned him. Then he went ahead to say he believes that he is one of those people that the American government uses as political stooges. People where they go use to siphon the resources of other countries, that when they are done with him, they will just throw him away or jail him or something. That was what they were saying. But when we talk una go say we be bad people. But before I show you that video, let me show you another shameful video from APC camera room. Godswill Akpabio, Senate President, right there on the floor of the Senate, forgot that he was still on live camera, and he began talking how they have shared money into one another's accounts to go and enjoy themselves. Watch the Akpabio video first, then after that, I'll show you the Tinubu video.
Of the leader, and then as soon as Senator Umahi takes his oath of office, we shall rearrange the office of the leadership in order to enable all of us to enjoy our holidays. A token has been sent to our various accounts by the clerk of the National Assembly. I withdraw that statement. In order to allow you to enjoy your holiday, the Senate President has sent prayers to your mailboxes. To assist you to go on a safe journey and return. this Senate
You heard him. He said the clerk has credited all their accounts so that they can go and enjoy their holidays. Then as soon as he realized that he was still on live camera, he now started changing mouth. He said, I have put a prayers in your inbox because we are fools. As if we are children in this country. And this is what we are saying. We need a man like His Excellency Peter Obi to lead that revolution, to change all these things where they happen for this country. People who view everything through ethnic and religious lenses will never see the fact in all this. And this is what annoys me the most. That an ordinary Nigerian will watch this video now and he will not go crazy. He will not be annoyed that things must change in this country. It shocks me, it beats my imagination. Now, let's get to the issue of the two journalists discussing on an American TV about Tinubu. See the video.
Tinubu ordered electricity to be cut off to neighboring Niger. He's also been one of the strongest advocates for a military intervention, but did not win over the Senate, which actually rejected his call. And despite condemning the legitimacy of Niger's new rulers, the Nigerian president's own record has actually been called into question. This by a recent report by the Grey Zone investigative outlet.
You have just over and over throughout his political career these huge corruption scandals that have somehow not managed to destroy his political career. Throughout this process, he's been meeting repeatedly, according to WikiLeaks cables that I reviewed, with the U.S. Embassy and its officials, and basically briefing them over and over again on the political landscape in Nigeria. The U.S. ambassador at the time said that his assessments have been very useful for the Americans. And so you have to wonder, why was Bola Tinubu never indicted in the United States? Why was he allowed to keep so much of the initially seized money from his bank accounts that was said to be involved in drug trafficking? What kind of deal was he able to strike with American authorities? And you have to also understand that Bola Tinubu is the perfect kind of imperial puppet for the United States. This is what they do over and over again, is they find a compromised figure, somebody that they can exert leverage on, and they prop them up, and the second that they become no longer useful, they go after them and they get rid of them. They put them in jail or have them taken out, So for what's going on in Niger right now and in West Africa, he's the perfect person for the United States because they can basically make him do whatever they want.
You heard him. He said Tinubu is the perfect kind of imperial puppet for the United States. He said this is what they do over and over again. They find a compromised figure, and with the use of that figure, they siphon the resources of other countries. And I'm happy that all these things are coming out at this time, because as we circulate the videos, just like that guy said yesterday, he said the members of the judiciary, they hear him. As we write on Twitter, then they see him. So you have a decision to make. Are you going to allow your country to crumble in the hands of the enemies? And in other news, Tinubu's vice, Kashim Shettima, went for a climate change summit and he no know wetin he go talk again. Now he open mouth. He says subsidy removal will reduce carbon dioxide emission. And Nigerians became so angry that subsidy removal that has put this country in so much mess. Naira is on a free fall and the economy is dying, and this man is saying he removed it so that it can reduce carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Nigerians came for him in the tweet section. This one said, what rubbish. They are back to Lai Mohammed rhetoric. The removal is devastating to ordinary Nigerians, and that's a fact. How does 3% of global emission from Africa even make any difference? And this tweet said, APC is a curse to Nigeria. Oh, and this tweet says, fuel is now 617 naira and dollar is 902 naira. The real hunger dioxide seriously going on in the land APC is a failure. Oh, what a massive failure. And this tweet by Olufemi says, who will offend for this country? You are all condemning coup and you keep kneeling on our necks. When did you become a research analyst on carbon dioxide? Please, are the fleet of vehicles all of you in power use as convoy run on water? Shame. This tweet by Abdurrahman Adamu says, this is hate speech. Nigerians are suffering a lot as a result of removing fuel subsidy. Instead to use suitable words that will reduce our temper, but you end up saying this. This shows that you are not a true leader. You have done another blunder for Nigerians. And now it has touched Abdurrahman, it has touched Adamu, and it has touched Chijoke. It has touched all of us. Now we have seen what Peter Obi was saying, that you cannot buy bread cheaper anywhere in the country. We are all together in this. And together, we go feel rescue ourselves. And that's why we are saying, all eyes on the judiciary. All eyes on the judiciary. Make them do the right thing. Make them pass judgment according to the dictates of the Constitution and the electoral law. And we eagerly wait for the day where they go pass that judgment. For the sake of those of us who did this country now, and for the sake of the children yet unborn.
Just for people, thanks for staying connected to the very end of this video. You know, for a US journalist to come out and start exposing Bola Tinubu, you should have noticed that this man is a worldwide criminal. A worldwide criminal. Because what we Nigerians are doing is that we want just to collect our mandate. Just all what we want is to collect our mandate and give it to the rightful person. That's all what we want. But these people, this outside, this US journalists explain everything. Explain every single thing, that everything that he's doing is trying to please, just making sure that they don't arrest him. For you. Because he's trying to stay in that position. He's trying to, trying to make sure that he is in that position. He's in that position. Trying to he threatened the judges, threatened everybody, threatened Peter Obi himself. Threaten every single person, lawyers and everything, just to make sure that they don't allow him to be disqualified and he continues to be the president of Nigeria. But we will see how people are suffering now. People are dying every day. See the rate of dollars. Dollars has now entered 902 per $1. Is it right? Everything is expensive now. And some people are still voting. Some people are still pressurizing that he is the rightful person for Nigeria. Is that not insanity? Bola Tinubu, all what he has done since he has entered this presidency that he has been inaugurated is to make Nigeria suffer. Maybe I mean, stay connected to the LAJUPOG TV show, because I don't want to say I don't want to say a lot of things again in this channel. Just click the subscribe button, the like button, the bell beside it, and drop your comment in the comment section so that YouTube will be notified anytime we drop another video into the channel. See you in my next video. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you for staying connected to LAJUPOG TV show. I believe the message I bring bless you and impact you. So all we do on this channel is to bring to you prophetic words from men of God in America and outside America, from the pausing of Jimmy Green and Christmas, from the dating of Bullock and Clement and all of that. So we'll fill you with undiluted words and come from them, and also their prophetic words. And guess what? Many of these prophecies are really coming through. So just ensure you subscribe to this channel just to get more of the prophecy in pure time. Guess what? See you in my next video.